All right, Shalom. I'll praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Rakakadash. Double honest to the apostles, salute to you, brothers, teaching the word in sincerity and in truth. So this is just another quick hit video in the news video, yeah. And obviously, there's a lot of stuff taking place here. A lot of meetings that are going on. So I've got a whole set of videos I'm gonna upload on the different meetings that are taking place. Now this is a UN meeting. They've been streaming it live. This is the United Nations here. You know, the UN, the oceans connect us all, and they're talking about how, pretty much they're trying to, the Earth's defiled, and they need, and you know what? When you get these world leaders that come together talking about this stuff, they've got agendas behind this stuff because they're trying to build a new world order, and they're the serpent, so they're gonna, act like they're trying to save the planet. Because you got scriptures like this, Isaiah 24:5, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws. So they've transgressed the laws of planet Earth. The Earth wouldn't be in this state if it wasn't for these Rothschilds, Rockefellers, elites destroying the Earth. The Earth has been at war. They don't give the land the Sabbaths. The food's all polluted. And it's these major corporations doing it. How they're sitting there talking about, this and that's going on, when it's the major corporations that are defiling everything. It's facts. That's why you get a lot of protests, because people are not standing for it. They're not buying into these lies. Now, anyway, this meeting, and like I said, there's a few meetings that are taking place. And they got these different, individuals, different representatives and making speeches and stuff like that, and things of that nature. What does it say? It says 2022 United Nations Conference to support the implementation of Sustainable Development Goal 14. Conserve and sustainably use the ocean, seas, and marine resources for sustainable development. Now, there's, like I said, these meetings all link up together. You had the G7, you had the Bilderberg meeting. They all link up. Now, you got these elites here. They call it problem, reaction, solution. They're into this whole movement of saving planet Earth, even while they're destroying it. It says the Earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws. Okay, they have done it. They've changed the ordinance. You got these concrete mega grids, chemtrails, GMO foods, pollution everywhere. A lot of people were saying, when you had the I think it was the G20, right? A lot of people were saying that in Scotland. A lot of people were saying now, they were saying, look, man, because they say this whole thing about you're the people are polluting the earth, so and the by what they're eating and their footprints, how many times they're flushing the toilet, if they're throwing using plastic. So then the people are saying, well, they're saying that with the billionaires, and these people are rolling up to these places in fat jets, and they consume the most. So how on earth are you blaming the people? Their footprints are bigger than anybody else. So it's a scam. And they don't address that. They don't address that because they're hypocrites, man. And really it's an agenda that they're trying to get in. Alright? So that's what we're dealing with when we're dealing with these individuals here in these situations here.
I would now like to...
Alright? Let me get another basic scripture here just to show you something. I like using these basic scriptures, man. To be fair with you, um, 1 second. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges of wrath. If not, where and who is he? So the earth is given into who? The hand of the wicked. Okay. And that's exactly what's happening. They've got control over the earth, and they've got schemes, agendas, plans. And like I said, the people are not up for that. That's why you get these protests, because they're saying you guys are hypocrites. And that whole thing with this, that whole thing when they're talking about, well, you got a footprint and blah 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 blah, and all this. They're basically they're trying to cap on what you can use. They're saying that, well, you just living and breathing is costing too much. It's defiling the earth. That's why you got there's bugs in the European school now. They're giving the kids bugs. That's why there's cuts to everything. They're saying that you're consuming too much, so they got meatless options, beyond meat and all that. All of that they're pushing is because they want to have everything and they want to give you nothing. And there's sayings on that. I think you will own nothing. I can't remember. There's a lot of different sayings and stuff going around. But another thing, they talk about the universal basic income, and that's my next. That's one of the videos I'm going to do next, because I had talks and conferences on it. So everything we're seeing is prophecy, bro. It's all playing out. We're in the end, and that's why us at Great Millstone here. That's why we focus on prophecy. To strip your videos off. Just have my main channels. On blocks from it. So I'm posting in other different various locations. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people. You know what? Let me read it. 2 Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. When thou shalt see part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay? And this is why everything's crumbling. And like I said, I've got other videos I'm gonna upload onto this channel and some other channels. I put it on a couple of channels because that's why all these things are happening. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, because the Most High this is the end times, and part of those things is things crumbling and people are rising up against the government, standing up and protesting. They're like, you guys are a bunch of damn liars. There's all types of, and you notice, you see people saying, yeah, they woke up to this stuff in 2020 and things like that, because a lot of people are waking up now. But you know, that's what it is, and it doesn't matter when you wake up, as long as you wake up, especially and mainly to this truth, because you're gonna have people that are gonna be saved at the last minute, coming at the last hour, and you got people that hear the word anyway that are sealed. So the Lord just turning this thing up, and we're seeing everything just crumbling before our eyes. So therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, because people are looking at this stuff and saying, look, you guys are a bunch of damn liars. You want to protect the oceans. No, you would have done it already. With all the technology they got and all these scientists that they got and all these the studies that they do, you think they don't know how to protect the bloody ocean? You think they don't know how to protect the grass? You think they ain't got this? They don't know. They ain't got the sciences and the know-how to do this stuff. Of course they do. They're purposely destroying it. It's called an order from chaos. So this is the time we're in, the time of chaos.